Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
You ready to record?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Hello and welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock. I am your best friend, Katie Pratt.
I'm your neutral person, Colton Pratt.
I am your animus mortal, animus, Caiden.
Did you say you're an anus?
I said animus twice.
Oh, I thought you said animus anus.
He made up the word animus for this podcast, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, animus is worse than being an enemy, I feel like.
I agree.
Yeah, it's good. Katie, you have a question for me today?
I do. I have a couple of questions for you.
Ooh, I'm
it's
ready.
Okay. Are you ready for today's question?
So ready.
Okay, I've noticed a theme with my questions that they don't end up being real questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I've continued that theme today.
Okay.
There once was a child in Spain who loved to play in the rain. One day he tripped and he broke his hip, and now he's in serious pain.
Okay.
There once was a man stuck in a stall. He tried to get out, but would fall. One day a man flushed, the fat man that just blushed, and quickly ran out of the mall.
Yep.
I'd rather have fingers than toes. I'd rather have ears than a nose. And as for my hair, I'm glad it's all there. I'll be awfully sad when it goes.
That one's weird to me, that they would, I feel like for me, choosing between ears and a nose, I would pick nose most of the time. No, I guess if it takes away the sense too, I'd get my ears.
Oh, 100%. I'm keeping my ears.
Yeah, but if it takes away, if it's taking away hearing with it, or hearing or smelling, I'd lose smell. But if it's just, the piece on your face to remove, I feel like it looks less weird to have two small holes in your side of your head than it does to have one gaping hole in the front.
There once was a boy named Dan who wanted to fry in a pan. He tried and he tried, and he eventually died. That weird little boy named Dan.
I don't, that one was dark. Was he trying to burn himself in the pan, or is he,
How
frying
did he
an
fit
egg?
in the pan?
He figured it out. He died, so he figured out how to cook
He curled
himself.
up in a little ball and died.
I know an old owl named Boo. Every night he yelled who. Once a kid walked by and started to cry and yelled, I don't have a clue.
Okay. Is there a point to this that these poems?
Do you know what these
And
are
then
called?
he said, shoo shoo.
These are called poems, right?
There once was a girl named
No,
Jane
they're called, wait.
who thought she had a very big brain. She thought she was cool, standing in a puddle of drool, but really she was just insane.
Are these what are these? Tell me.
Are they called, they start with an S?
No, it's not a sonnet.
Ooh, Katie.
That's what I
Katie
thought
with
it
the
was.
knowledge.
This is a limerick.
Ooh, Limerick. Katie with the knowledge.
And it is National
Ooh,
Limerick.
Katie with the knowledge.
It is National Limerick Day.
Ooh, National
And so I'm
Limerick
going to
Day.
tell you guys the format for a limerick, and we're going to write one together.
I think we should create a limerick,
How do you
exactly.
spell limerick?
Limerick.
What is it?
Limerick. Katie, tell us the format of a limerick.
Okay. A limerick is a stanza of 5 lines with the first, second, and fifth line rhyming with one another, and having 3 feet of 3 syllables each, and the shorter third and fourth lines also rhyming with each other, but having only 2 feet of 3 syllables.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do, I think the first step is come up with rhymes and then connecting sentences for the rhymes. Caiden, pick a word. You're the first line. What's the first line going to be? But.
I think it's an easy one to rhyme with, so
Okay,
that's good.
so the first sentence is
Usually it starts with there was a man named or he's from.
There was a man who had a butt.
It has to have 9 syllables.
There once was a man with a butt. That works.
There once was a
Yeah.
man with a butt.
That's right.
That's 8 syllables, but...
There once was a man with a butt. And then, Katie, what's your next word line you want to be? The third line. What's the third line going to be?
Puppy.
No, the third line has to rhyme with the first line.
Third and fourth rhymes line with each other.
No, it's for...
It's 1, 2, 3.
According to
it's what? Yeah, you're right,
Masterclass,
you're right,
it's
you're
1,
right.
3, 5. So what's the third line going to be?
But, Mutt. That way we can use puppy for the next line.
Mutt. Okay. And I think what will be the last rhyme. So then, Katie, I need a word for line 2. Has to rhyme with puppy. I think of the third. I think
Guppy.
I think the first one should be puppy, and then the fourth line should be guppy. So here's our limerick. There once was a man with a butt. He wanted to buy a puppy.
The second line has to rhyme with the first line.
No, it's not. It's
No,
1 3 5.
that was the 1 3 5 2 4 6 or whatever.
The one's the man with a butt.
Okay.
He wanted to buy a puppy. He didn't go with a mutt. Instead, he went with a guppy. Now he doesn't know what's what, or something like that. But the last line needs to be better.
That is perfect.
No, it's 1, 2, and 3 all 1, 2, and 5 all rhyme, and 2 and 4 and 3 and 4 rhyme together.
The once was a man with a butt. He wanted to buy himself a mutt. Instead, he got a puppy. And it's not a fish or a guppy. Instead, it's a puppy. And that is what's what.
That does sort of work. We didn't get the number
rhythm?
of syllables right, but
we got that.
We're not poets.
Yeah, so I want it to be known now.
Yes, we are.
In my search
we're
engine,
poets.
it says butt, puppy, mutt, guppy, what?
Well, you couldn't figure out the format, the rhyme scheme of a limerick.
That is the wrong rhyme scheme of a limerick. Control X, Control V. Now it's right. Butt, mutt, puppy, guppy, what?
Yes.
Okay, this feels like we're starting.
We should make a new kind of poem.
A new kind of poem? I think
it's just taking old limericks that people have written and reading the last line of star, far, it, jar.
Stop,
far,
it, jar.
Hall, fall,
Why was there
big,
two its?
spring, fall. A lot of these limericks use the same word. They don't actually rhyme.
Yeah, that's not rhyming.
End it with the same
That's
words.
just saying the same word over and over.
Butts and mutts. Adopt a dog.
That's
a good way to advertise dogs, is to put them with sexy butts.
Honestly, yeah, I see a TikTok guy all the time whose whole deal is he's famous because he advertises his own merch just between two butts that have writing on them. So there was a clip from his sister who works for him saying, "What you get when you work at my brother's company," and the whole clip is her having to write on some lady's butt for her brother's company, which would be really awkward to ask your sister to do that for you. I feel like imagine that is your job is to write on women's butts. No, imagine that was your job, was to ask your sister to write on women's butts. That'd be awful.
Hey. That's a good job. Just kidding.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad job. Caiden, when you type in butt, mutt, guppy, puppy, what? The first thing that pops up is a YouTube channel called Michael's Fish Room that says, Massive Mutt Guppy Fish Update. Massive Mutt Guppy Fish Update. It has 5,971 views.
Fish?
Michael's Fish Room has 41,000 subscribers.
What is Mutt Guppy Fish?
Michael.
Your fish room sounding cool, I guess.
There once was a man
named Michael.
He liked
to ride on his... What's the man named Mike? He liked to ride on his bike.
Whoa, he just changed the name. That doesn't
Fell.
make sense now.
One day he fell and went straight to hell. That's right, Mike is dead.
No, it has to rhyme with Mike.
There once was a man
named Mike.
His name was Mike.
Nope, you did it wrong.
Once
was a name named Mike. He liked to ride on his bike.
No, you're doing it wrong too. It has to have 3 feet with 3 syllables each.
This whole thing has been just arguing through all of us.
Well, it's because we don't know how to write limericks, apparently.
I feel like limericks should be an easy thing to write.
I always found them to be the easiest to write because there's a very strict set of rules.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be good for me to get an A.
Okay.
In English class. That's what if it was a poem that was express yourself, make this a good poem, I'd be I suck at this. But if it's do these exact things, I could be okay, let me get my thesaurus.
There once was a girl named Katie. She was a pretty lady. She cut off her hair. It's not very fair. And
he always gets tripped up on this last line.
And she traveled to the country of Haiti.
Traveled to the country of Haiti. I've been to Haiti once on a cruise.
So it wasn't even a lie. Yo, that's the best limerick we've done so far, Caiden. Let's see if you can top it. Top that limerick.
Top that limerick.
Okay, I'm still a little bit, slightly, dumbfounded on what a limerick is, but I'll go for it.
1, 2, and 5 need to rhyme. 3 and 4 need to rhyme.
1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, and 5.
Yeah. So it's like what I just did. The once was a lady named Katie. She is a very pretty lady. What was the? She cut off her hair. It's not very fair, and she traveled to a country called Haiti. That's the format.
All right. So there was a guy. He went up a hill. His name just happened to be Bill. Then when Bill fell down the mountain. Oh crap.
He back up to a mountain corner.
Colin, no, don't do this. He went and took a drink from the water fountain.
Perfect.
His name was Bill.
Your beats are a little bit
That was
wonky.
perfect.
Your
That
beats are
was so
wonky, but your
perfect,
rhymes were
Caiden.
good.
That was the best limerick I've heard all night.
Katie,
My beats
let's
are
see.
wonky. My rhymes are fly. You could call me the
A
rapping
limerick
guy.
guy. You call me the limerick guy. Like
The limerick guy.
Katie, let's
Yeah.
hear your best limerick right now, off the top of your head. No teamwork involved.
Okay, off the top of my head.
She's looking up the
Off the
limericks.
top of my head.
She's looking at limericks.
There once was a fly on the wall. I wonder why it didn't fall. Because its feet stuck, or was it just luck? Or does gravity miss things so small? A young gourmet dining at Crew found a rather large mouse in his stew. Said to the waiter, don't shout, and wave it about, or the rest will be wanting one too.
Okay.
There once was a girl
Bars.
named Zoe. She went out in her yard, which was quite snowy.
That's bad.
She ate her brother, asked her parents for another. So they did, and they named him Joey.
Bars.
You know what I think we should do?
What should we do?
I think we should make a freestyle video.
Where we just do limericks.
Just-
Katie's singing limericks at us.
Just like the Star Wars song we made.
Yes, exactly like that one. If you want to see, Katie, remind everybody, if they want to go watch that, where should they go?
Okay, if you want to watch us rap to a Star Wars song we made up when we were...
Probably 4 and 5.
I was probably 6, Colton probably was
5.
5,
Caiden probably
Caiden
4.
was 4.
Yeah.
We
I
were
think I might have been 3.
we were little, but go to...
TikTok and Instagram.
I feel like we were probably more like 7, 6, and 5.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, that makes more sense.
go
TikTok
to
and Instagram.
TikTok and Instagram. And when I say a letter, type a letter. When I say a number, type a number.
Ready.
FOR 4 5 PODCAST, and then go to Twitter and go to the search bar. And when I say a letter, type a letter. When I say a number, type a number. Ready, go.
FOR 445
underscore
PODCAST.
C-A-S-T.
Yeah! That's our place. Caiden, what did you learn today, buddy?
I feel like
You know
did
what?
that backwards.
I learned how to spell the word limerick, and I also learned what a limerick was, and I also learned that we are great limerick writers.
That's very true.
Sayers. We didn't write anything. Actually, I didn't. Mine was strictly from my heart.
You wrote one about a mountain and a fountain.
Yeah.
I didn't write it, I spoke it. I
You
preached
spoke it
it,
from-
Katie.
spoke it from the
I
heart.
preached
Preached
it.
it.
Katie, what did you learn?
I learned what a limerick was.
Like 2 as
Oh,
well?
also shout out to today's also National Third Shift Workers Day. Shout out to Mason,
Mason Coke.
our resident third shift worker. You go to work late and you come home early, and I am proud of you for making that money.
And that's backwards. Ooh, how kooky. What I learned today is that Mutt Puppy Guppy what brings up the Michael Fish room because reasons. And that's all I learned. Thank you guys all for listening so much. You guys are all awesome, except for you, Sean. You know who you are. But you guys are all awesome.
Sean's our boat guy.
Sean's our what?
Shout out to Boat Guy.
Our boat guy.
We don't love you here, apparently. Guys, thank you for listening. If you do us the honor of sharing us with somebody else, please, we need you. Or following on Twitter and just using hashtag 445 on Twitter or something, anything like that, that'd be great. Or tag us in a tweet, or tag us on Instagram, or do anything that gets people towards us, because we like attention, and also we want our podcast to grow. Anything else that we need to say to anybody? Caiden, you have any updates on life, just in general?
I didn't get to see Colton today. It was sad.
Yeah, it was sad. Caiden, how is being 17? How's that feel?
Good.
Cool. All right. Thank you guys all so much for listening.
You're the same age as JoJo Siwa?
No, she's older than him.
Well, she's still 17 right now. She turns
JoJo
18
Siwa
in
has
3
a
days.
Tesla of her face on her.
Yeah.
Or just...
I am
on
I'm actually an unashamed JoJo Siwa fan.
Oh yeah, she's a cool girl.
Big fan of JoJo Siwa.
All right.
She's rich.
She is.
Thank you guys all so much for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow. It'd be great to see you here. This has been 445. I am Colton Pratt.
I'm Katie Pratt, your best friend.
I am Caiden. That's it.
Thank you guys all for listening. Go lump
And
your
lump
rugs.
your rug.
Lug Bureaugs, I love you.
Lump your rug. Lump your rug. Eat up, eat up, eat it up, beat it up.
There's miles of land in front of us, and I'm dying with every breath I take. I'm dying with every choice I make. I fall in line. And stranger's back is all I see. You ready to do it, Kitty? He's only a few feet in front of me. And I'll look left and right sometimes.
Okay.